Okay, they had a good day. We had an ugly day. I'm glad they don't count for more than one. But we definitely took one on the chin today. As I told our team, it starts with me. I've got to be better. We'll all take a look at ourselves, see what we could do better. Obviously, was not a good day, really, very many areas at all. Defense allowed 50%. Several big plays on third and real long or second and real long where we just didn't take advantage of the opportunity.
So after a primetime defeat 27-10 against the Washington Redskins, this Oakland Raiders team that has aspirations of being a Super Bowl contender, and certainly on the offense, even though they had their shortcomings against the Redskins, this offense is good enough when firing on all cylinders to compete and contend for a Super Bowl. But it's time that something happens on the defense. This was something that was very apparent to most Raider fans all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, was that they needed help at the linebacker spot. No Aldon Smith. You got Bruce Irvin, who's looking old. You got no one outside of that. It's pretty much Khalil Mack in that front seven. So what they have gone out to do is try to find repeat success like they did by bringing Beast Mode back. And what they have done is made one hell of an addition. Mr. Patrick Willis. After his surprise retirement at the conclusion of the 2014 season due to a nagging toe injury, medical sciences, medical marijuana, Lane Johnson supplements, whatever you want to call it, he answered the phone when Jack Del Rio called. Jack Del Rio, one of the better linebackers, old school type linebacker, had a straight up man-to-man talk with Mr. Patrick Willis and said, "Pat, we need you for 1 year. How would you like to get that Super Bowl ring? You got really close when Jim Harbaugh was in control of that San Francisco 49ers, but a great linebacker like you really needs that cherry on top. Put together a big run, a big final season here with our Raiders, and then get that Super Bowl nod so that you can get into the Hall of Fame someday." Because right now, there is questions. Is Pat Willis, does his resume stand up to be able to get entered into the NFL Hall of Fame? But if he comes back, and he is, and he can win this Super Bowl with the Oakland Raiders, I don't think there's a doubt in anybody's mind that Pat Willis will be a Hall of Famer. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what happens and see if these Raiders can first and foremost get into the playoffs in a very, very difficult AFC West. So for our Pat Willis, we're using his stats from Madden 15, which was, kind of at the beginning of his regression where Navarro Bowman started to take over, but still correlates to a 96 overall grade. You got the 90 speed, you got the 92 acceleration, 88 strength, 95 tackle, 97 hit power, 89 block shed to go along with 97 pursuit, 79 zone. I mean, he's an absolute monster. Patrick Willis was one of the best linebackers in the last, from the 2000s era. I think if you're doing an all-decade team from the 2000s, Pat Willis better be in your linebacking core or better make the short. Maybe, okay, we'll shore up the 2000s. You're going from, maybe 2005 to 2015, that 10-year period. There's a very good chance Pat Willis will be your starting linebacker. So thanks to some Lane Johnson supplements, he is coming back, as is from Madden 15. And let's do this run and see how Pat Willis, can he win even Defensive Player of the Year? Is not too far-fetched considering this defense. Here we are at season's ends, and our 14-2 Raiders got that first round bye and probably home field advantage locked up for the entirety of the AFC playoffs as we take on the 10-6 Ravens in what is going to be a big-time defensive matchup. I mean, look at 14-2. Were we the number 1 seed? Please say we're the number 1 seed. Ah, of course. We're not even the number 1 seed in the AFC. That's excellent. But hey, 14-2 is still, that's definitely something the Raiders would take, especially after dropping that game against the Washington Redskins. Looking at everyone, but more importantly, we're looking at Pat Willis. So look at Derek Carr, 4,000 yards. We got 31 touchdowns. He looked good. Beast Mode, 1,700 yards, roughly 21 touchdowns. Are you kidding me? Beast Mode absolutely ate. No 1,000-yard receivers, but Cooper had a pretty decent year. And on the defensive side of things, our boy Pat Willis, 143 tackles, a half sack, 2 tackles for loss, 3 interceptions. Did we lead the team? Led the team in interceptions, so that is excellent to see. Obviously, we had to make him as a rookie, but let's be honest, that would be comeback player of the year in an absolute heartbeat. So adding Pat Willis, yes, to this Raider defense, at least in the realm of Madden, would not only be influential for them going 14-2, But for him having that one hell of a season, let's see what Khalil Mack do. 15.5 sacks for Eddie Vanderdoss. Okay, maybe we had a little bit of an injury for Khalil Mack or something. That's a little disheartening to see. But hey, we're doing all right. We're ready to make a playoff run. What we're gonna do, you know, really rare for me, is we're gonna play the moments, but only on the defensive side of things because we are Mr. Pat Willis. So ideally, just be like in third down situations. Once they get in the red zone, we'll try to make some final stands and try to win this Super Bowl with the Raiders. Got him. All right, we are on a big third down. Looking for the stop. Better believe we're going to be a boy, Pat Willis. I am nervous as hell because I am not good at using the linebacker very much. Need to channel a little Perim Crow here. Going to stay with the law. Come on. Perim up the middle was not on me. Joe Flacco with his first completion of this drive. Going for 19 yards to Brashad Perriman, the speedster. So, I mean, he is really quick off the line. You know, they're afraid of going at Pat Willis. All right, first and goal. I'm a little bit better as a blitzing linebacker. Let's find the running back. There we go. We got Khalil Mack, too, when we are in this set. That is pretty mean to have Khalil Mack and Patrick Willis lining up behind the front four. That'd be terrifying. Baltimore Ravens. I know they got Marshall Yonda. He's very, very good. But for the most part, I mean, you did not want to be messing with that. So we go second and goal on the 8-yard line. What we got here? Who's Lee? Is that Markel Lee from Wake Forest? Oh, let's go, Pat. There we go. I'm too aggressive. Like when I see that I have to drop back in the zone cover, I just want to blitz every time, you know? That's the D-line user in me. So we're going to go with the makes man defense. Third and goal on the 8. We need a big-time stop, baby. Come on. Maybe we get a user pick for Pat Willis. I know you can't hold Y anymore. That was kind of a crutch in years past. Or we're matching up with Ben Watson. Oh, no! We're so bad at playing linebacker. Oh, we were bad at linebacker. All right, we're going to take our bumps on the last one. We're able to equalize 7-7 ball game. Now we draw the fullback at the backfield. I'm bringing the pressure. Oh, my God. They're just catching everything. When did Ben Watson turn into Odell Beckham? You know, missed that one. Go nickel blitz here. We'll try our best to drop back in the cover. It's just, oh, I'm so bad. Such a liability. Like that, when I first started Madden, all I used to be was user middle linebacker. I remember the Philadelphia Eagles. I'd just user Jeremiah Trotter. Oh, my God, Nick Boyle. The fullback in the back of the end zone. Getting torched here. I don't know if that's me or the computer, but I'm going to blame that one on them. All right, 3rd and 10. Big third down stop. Their fringe field goal range. I know they have a really good... Oh, my God, Pat Willis. There we go. Khalil Mack finishes up. That would have been nice to get that sack with Pat Willis. As you can tell, we're rusty as hell, but luckily Khalil Mack's able to come in and not make that an utter embarrassment of a play. My God, the way we shot that guy with Pat Willis. Really feeling that 90 speed. No, don't show the Pat Willis part of this. All right, they will. Look at this. Coming free. Just, I mean, I'll put that one on Madden, man. Man, you need to have like a linebacker who's actually +3 right now, so he's sitting at 99. Give him just a better awareness of that. But hey, Khalil Mack comes through, big time sack, baby. Time for our offense to go to work. And by go to work, I mean turn the ball over immediately. So now that we're up here on the 2, all right, let's go, Pat. Get off your block, baby. There we go. Goal line tackle, Pat Willis. That's exactly what we need. 2nd and goal on the 1. Let's continue with the blitz. I find the blitz is pretty overpowered in the red zone this year. So let's go right up here. Let's go A-gap blitz, baby. Oh, oh, come on, Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack's too much of a monster. He just tackled the running back into our end zone. He sent him in the air into the end zone. There you go. The sim took liabilities. We had something great here. And the sim is the downfall once again. 24-17 loss to the Ravens. Again, you know, if I'm a fan of any team in the AFC West that's not the Chargers, I would advise against not using play the moments just because, like I said, I put in so many hours to play the moments in Madden 17, so many moments in Madden 18, and I'm pretty 90% sure that the guy that made it is Chargers because every other team in the AFC West does really bad. And the Chargers always seem to be just unbeatable. So, you know, I'll leave that little piece of information right there. A little frustrating that we couldn't make a better playoff run. But maybe another day, another simulation, adding Patrick Willis to this Raiders team. maybe the 14-2 regular season record would give you a little bit of momentum as you head into the playoffs. We had a couple good plays with Pat Willis, a blooper reel, if you will, on the sack. But I guess you could say, coming off that loss to the Washington Redskins, Pat Willis made this team a superstar team. Just a lack of execution at home because of, we'll throw that one up to the play of the moment sim. We fell a little bit short, but still interesting to see. Pat Willis, one of the more respectable linebackers in my opinion that I've been watching. Big props to him. Was just electrifying at that linebacker spot. What an athlete. So at least we rejuvenated his career here just a little bit. As always, guys, thank you for watching. If your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment in the comment section with any suggestions you want to see for a player career. Until next time, it'll be C4 saying peace out.